What's up, everybody? Let's see. How do I do this? Now, I've never gone live on. Oh, here we go. Here's a share button. Let's boop. Okay. Here we go. Let's try this. All right. Let's try this again. It's weird. My StreamYard, I can't get connected to the correct channel. Let me do this. Go here. Here. Boop. All right. Now where am I? All right. All right. Let me see here. So what's up, everybody? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Nobody. Nobody. All right. All right. So I am listing on eBay. I'm going to keep going. Figure out where the hell I'm at now. So now my place is all lost. Let me see here. I keep getting texted about the aliens that are coming to invade us. So interesting, isn't it? NS Central Division. NS Central Division. NS Central Division. Interesting. So a lot of times with stuff I don't know what the hell it is, I will pull out my phone and use my handy dandy Google Lens. Oh, here we go. Oh, Southern Railroad. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So who's there? Is that you, Hub? Are you here with me? Oh. It's interesting because probably at least 50, maybe even 60% of the time, I'm grabbing these hats and I have no idea what the hat is for, like this one. I just figured, all right, it looks cool. It looks legit, like a real company. It has a very nicely made hat, camo on the inside, little touch of camo on the outside. I don't know. But it turns out this is for a railroad. Interesting. So let's see. So can you hear me? Can you see me good? Anybody out there? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right. So we got a strap back hat, unbranded, made in China, no details. Hat, hat, strap back. Perfect. All right. Who's on here? Anybody? Nobody's on here. Try to hang out for like 10 minutes, see if anybody's going to come on. But otherwise, I'm going to be listing here all freaking night long. It's 8:25 here in Nashville. I'm sure I'll be listing till at least midnight or later. I should put some music on, but I don't want to. I wonder if people would even hear that. Probably. I wonder what would happen. Let me see. I'm going to put music on because it's in my headphones. Let me see. That would screw me up because I'm going to start hearing that and singing, and I'd be all screwed up. All right. Hub is not in the live section, but it is on the home section. All right. Beautiful. All right. Thank you for the update, Hub. And some people are coming in. So, hey, what's up? I'm on here. I'm listing live on eBay. I'm listing a bunch of hats. I got a whole pile of hats next to me. So come hang out. I'm having a glass of wine. So cheers to you all. We could be getting invaded by Martians right now, from what I hear. You never know. But cheers. Let's make some money on eBay, right? Who's all out there? Let me know. Who's with me? Who wants to hang? What he's up to? Are you ready for the Super Bowl? Put in my description right now, which I'll tell you. This description on this hat, uh, invaded not by Martian. You sure? I, we're being invaded by hats. Yes, yes. Hub is right. I just picked up my biggest hat haul yet the other day. Up until the other day, my biggest hat haul, I think, was like 79 or 80. And the other day, I got 121 hats. So I was pretty freaking excited. It was like a kid on Christmas. So anybody out there watching, when you do listing on eBay, answer me this: if you do the same thing. Um, so this is actually hat number 5 on this batch. I listed 20 hats earlier, and then took a little quick dinner break, and got some more hats prepped and ready to be listed. And now I have my partner in crime here, Sam the cat. Actually, it's 2 years ago today that we adopted Sam. I saw on my Facebook memories. So Sam's been part of the family for 2 years now, which is pretty cool. So this is the hat I'm listing right now. George S. What's up, George S.? Welcome to the show, man. If you'd like, subscribe. Be much appreciated. Nice American flag hat. This hat's really good condition. It's pretty clean, right? Not much wear. And it's unbranded. But where is it made in? One size fits most. Made in Bangladesh. Bangladesh. All right. So George, tell me, are you a reseller as well? What's up with you? You just here hanging out to see the guy with a cat on his shoulder? Let me know. Let me see if I can American flag. So what I'll do is what I'm listing. So that hat's an American flag trucker hat. So I'll do that search, and the cat is like super clawing me at points over here. So if I let out a scream, don't mind me. All right, I found a similar one. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into the sold comps on eBay and look there. I wish there was a way I could share the screen. Like for some reason I could not get connected on my StreamYard to George, if you came here to this house, you would have a lot to declutter. Trust me. too, way too much. Way too much. We currently have over 1,650 items on eBay, and probably will be hitting 1,700, I would guess, by Monday or Tuesday. So, and I still have another easy 150 or more items to list. So, in other words, as a declutterer, it sounds like it's more or less like a little side hobby, little extra side pocket cash, which is a beautiful thing. Oh, I wish I had this hat. Wish mine was the polo version, the Ralph Lauren American flag, but it's not. It's the unbranded, no name version. So I'm going to get my title all set up. American flag. It's not camo. Put baseball hat in there. Mesh back cap trucker. Is it a strap back? Nope, it is a snapback. All little important things to put into your title that makes it searchable, which is pretty crazy. Double check my title. And then what I do is I copy and paste my title, and I have a spreadsheet. I keep track of everything, which I got from fellow YouTube resellers, Hustle and Hooks, which this year they've done their spreadsheet for this is the third year now. And this year they took it a higher level, and they actually have a reseller app to keep track of everything on now, which, believe it or not, I hate apps. So I didn't want to go there. Yeah, I don't think this one's vintage. It does look, it's got that look to it, but I'm pretty sure it's not vintage. Usually the first way to tell if it's vintage is made in USA, and this one is not. This one's made in Bangladesh, like I said. So let me see here. Let me find my listing again. All right. Edit my categories. So in my store, I have a hat section. So I make sure it goes in there. And then for the part that's the pain in the ass, all the item specifics. Hey, I just made a sale. Just sold a hat, as a matter of fact. Look at that. Beautiful thing. And it is really true. If you watch other resellers or, people who come on here and they talk about eBay and whatever, it is like if you say you list 100 things and you just say, "All right, I'm done. I threw 100 things up there. That's good." It's like it might take you. 100 years to sell 100 things. But if you list on a daily basis, thanks, George. If you list on a daily basis, you hear the cha-chings go off a lot more. It's crazy. That whole dreaded algorithm thing they got going on, it's real. It is totally real. All right, so this is really good condition. So I'm going to put in my condition description, really good. This really good condition. PC pics, and then I always put thank you. Thanks for coming by and checking out our stuff. Even happier, you came by and bought something. So there you go. But you don't have to buy nothing. Subscribe. That's even just as important as buying something. So now for the price. So according to eBay, the average sold price in the last 90 days is $12.95 with free shipping. So I'm gonna do. I have a sale going on for 23% off for 2023. So I'll put it for 15, and then with the 23% off, that'll knock it down under 13, probably like $12. And there you go. All right, save that for later. So another thing I do is I'll get my listing already. A hat. The hat that sold is the Ultra, and there they just paid. The Ultra has snapback. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me try pulling it up. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the screen of my phone, but I could be wrong. Let me see if I can blow it up more. I don't know if you could see it. It's kind of whited out. Oh, there we go. Pretty cool looking hat. And again, like I said, it's weird. Like a lot of these hats, like when I get them, I don't even know what the hell they are. you know, it's I just think to myself, yeah, somebody would be interested in that. Like, this one. This is a Tennessee Highway Patrol hat. I know what that is. I'm sure people will be interested in that. This got a little wear to it. So I guess this was a cop's hat. The Ultra hat sold for, I think it was $12, 12 or $13. So let me see here. All right, let me hop back over. Don't mind me. I'm now on eBay. My boy Rob's in the house. Rob is the man. Rob did a lot of and he still does a lot of work for me. Um, Graphic design work for my other channels, for my Bay Ragney show and the Wild Wild West show I do. So I never asked him to do CocoBay, and then a fellow reseller the other day sent me logos just out of the blue, like. But Rob's the man. Rob should be making graphics and designs and logos full time for people. That's his calling, and bothering people about Brittany Fox because it's a long way to love, people. A long way to love. All right, so Tennessee. I'm probably just gonna. I'll try Tennessee first, but so like I said, is I do a search for what I am. If I spell it right, first of all, Tennessee Highway Patrol hat. Let's see if anything comes up. Hmm. Um, all right, so in the current live listings, almost similar. Let me see if I can find the exact hat in the sold hats. So now I'm checking the sold comp section. And I'm finding California Highway Patrol. like chips. Do 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 do. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da, da, da. What do you ship your caps in? Okay, so I ship them in either, believe it or not, usually boxes. If it's a like if it's a hat like this, like the trucker hats or like nice, really super nice quality hats, I ship them in boxes. But if it's like these super soft dad caps, then I just ship them in a poly bag. It's a lot easier, and from a business standpoint, it's a lot cheaper because the poly bags cost like a quarter, and the boxes cost me $1. So, and a lot of times, I mean, if I'm selling a hat for $12 with free shipping, is it really worth it to pay that extra dollar for a box? Not unless the hat's of quality, then I would not put it in a box because I don't want it to get damaged. All right, so let me see here. So I found this similar hat. They said that theirs is vintage. I don't know if this is vintage or not. This one's made in Sri Lanka. So I'm just going to say this. So Tennessee Highway Patrol. Um, oh, theirs was a snapback. Mine's a strap back. So maybe theirs is vintage compared to mine. Okay, so Tennessee Highway Patrol. Baseball. Hat cap. Adjustable strap back. And since I still have plenty of characters to put in there, I also pop dad hat, dad cap, because that's what it is. That's that dad hat style, right? The soft hats like that. So pop it into my spreadsheet to keep track of stuff. Come back over to eBay, get my category filled in my store. Hats. Come back over to YouTube, answer questions. There we go. Where's Rockstar Rob? So we got Rockstar Rob, my boy Hub, and George. Anybody out there having a cocktail? Have a cocktail with me. If you drink. If not, have a cup of coffee. Have a glass of water. Or come yawn with me. Yawning like freaking crazy. All right, so this is made in Sri Lanka. I wonder, do people really care where stuff is made for the most part? Like, if it's not made in the United States, do you care where it's really made? I don't know. Weird. As long as it gets the job done. I mean, that's my outlook on things, but my outlook on things is not always correct, and I can admit that. These freaking, I'm just going to say it again. These item specifics, they kind of ask you the same question. They're like a lawyer. They ask you the same question like three, four different ways, but not the exact way. You know what I mean? All right. So this very good condition, slight wear, fleecy picks. All right. So really good condition, light wear. Thank you. All right, let me paste that. Come back over to YouTube. Any questions? There he is. Up, dude. Ah, nah, not drunk. Not drunk. No drunk eBaying. I don't get me wrong. I have been there. Drunk listing, drunk packing. Yeah, it happens. It does happen. Can't say it doesn't. You know what I mean? All right, that's another one listed. We got another one in here. So here's to you, Rob. All right. Now, it's crazy. So, a big seller is Cub Scout hats. And it was pretty funny. The other day, when I was grabbing my hats, and I saw this one, and I didn't. I had three freaking bags of hats, but the bag I'm working on right now of listing, I didn't see the other one. But there's another kind. It's called the Tiger Cub, I think it is, and it's the orange and blue with the tiger patch. And the patrol hat I listed for 18, and then with the 23% off, that'll knock it down to about $14, 14, $15. Um, but so when I saw the Tiger Cup hat, I had just sold one like a month ago, and then I had gotten another one, and I knew I had that one, and I was saying to myself, I know these will sell. So I was grabbed it, and I was all excited, and literally, as I left the Goodwill bins, I heard the ching on my phone, and I looked, and it sold. So it was pretty crazy. But this one, I don't think that this is. Oh, all right. So this is a vintage one. It's made in the USA, and it doesn't say it on the tag. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, sweet. So it says it. It's a snapback. I know you can't. Maybe you can see it there. There you go. Made in USA. So it says it here, and then it says it on the back of the tag. So when it says it's made in the USA, that's like the instant tip off that it is vintage. So Cub Scout hat. And this, it's weird. Like I'm wondering because it's kind of bigger than the other ones I've gotten. I almost wondered if it was an adult hat. Oh, here's the exact hat. Okay, so somebody has this exact hat. They're selling it for right now. 13.50 plus almost six shipping. So $19, we'll say. All right, I'm gonna go into the sold comps and see what they're selling for. See if I can find the exact one. That tiger one sells quite a lot. A lot of those tiger hats sell. Yeah, it's like mostly tiger cub hats. Here we go. All right. So no, that's not it. That's the wolf. All right. So the wolf scout. All right. So there's a wolf, a tiger, a cub, and I think there's one other one. I forget what it is. Here, what's this one? Oh, bear. The bear scout. All right. So oh, here we go. I found it. Oh, that's not it. Bingo. Okay. So I found one that sold for $8 plus $5 shipping, so $13. All right, so let's see. Pop back on YouTube here. You got any music related? Hit me up first before you post it. As in hats? I don't have any music related hats new. And anything music wise hats that I have, I don't think you would like. Oh, any music. I don't have anything that would be like our true music category. That's the thing. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Even shirt like the closest thing is those Jeff Beck shirts that I came across. I don't have it. It's weird. Like it's hard to come across like rock shirts, and I'm hoping once which should be starting soon, garage sale season and all, she'll be starting back up soon. Otherwise, it's hard to come across like good rock shirts and stuff. Or even one thing I really do want to get into, and I was saying this to Coco the other night. I want to like, and it'll be garage sales will be the best way to go to find this stuff is vinyl. Try to find like cool um old vinyl. Right, let's see. Snap in USA. Adjustable. Like some of the stuff that people put in their titles. It's just like, do I need to know it's one size? I mean, it's adjustable snapback. Of course, it's one size. Made in USA. All right. So I'm taking my title, pop it into my spreadsheet, pull out my info there. Rob, have you been finding? I know your schedule kind of sucks now at work, but I know you were like looking for like 45s with like covers and stuff. Have you been still finding stuff? Have you been looking or just too freaking busy? Over here to YouTube. Hey, Kyle's here. What's up, Kyle? What's going on, buddy? My boy Kyle from back in Delco. Now, Rob, where are you finding where are you looking for the 45s at like record stores, or have you been like hitting up estate sales or anything like that? Or I haven't been there in a while, but there's a place here called McKay's, and it looks like I'm pretty sure it was probably like an old what the hell was the electronics store? Not before Best Buy. What the hell was that electronics store? Circuit City. It looks like it was an old Circuit City, and it's 2 floors, and the bottom floor is video games, DVDs, VHS, and books, and toys, and electronics. The upstairs is comic books, vinyl, and like cassettes, CDs, and yeah, it's I mean massive, 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 massive. Um, they probably got a shit ton of that stuff, and their prices are pretty good too. All right, so this one I'm putting in really good condition. Please see the pics. Thank you. Description down here. Boop. And I'm gonna put this now. I always keep in mind 'cause I'm running this 23% off sale, so I throw it up the price up a little bit. But I'm gonna put 15, and that'll bring it down to like 12. And then to ship this, I know because I do everything free shipping, and I know shipping this, depending where it's going, it's gonna be like $4. Super light, and like George was asking, like this, super soft, so I wouldn't even worry about putting it in a box. I would just put it right in a bag, and away it would go. So let's come back out here and see who's here. So, oh, do you? Oh, all right. So, do you know that place, Rob, that I'm talking about? Oh, people. There's a dude back in the Philly area. I don't know him personally, but I met him through like the reselling peeps on YouTube, and he makes a killing on Facebook Marketplace. He gets so much stuff to flip on Facebook Marketplace. He's always getting good scores. Um, so this hat is Oak Hill, Nashville since Oak Hall, Nashville since 1859. Trucker hat. Let me message my daughter back real quick. Okay. Um, so I want to do a Google search real quick and see what the hell Oak Hall is, to help me in listing. Oh, okay. Oak Hall. Hmm. I think it's a store. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Huh. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Clothing store in Nashville. Answering text. You don't see that on live TV, do you? All right. You got that Stevie Nicks VHS movie. I do. Message me your address. It's yours. I owe it to you. You've done too much for me. Not going to worry about whatever it is, $7, $8. All right. Let me see if I can. Always interesting too with like these hats. Seeing them. I do that initial search. If I find one, look. All right. So there is a couple of these hats, but they're different styles. But it makes me feel better. They're actually on there, so that tells me there's an interest. Hopefully, there's an interest. Um, One sold. Even better. I love it. Okay. So, all right. Nick, my brother, what's going on? My boy Nick is in the hizzy. I love it. I wish I got to figure out why I couldn't get my StreamYard connected to this. Because I would have loved to bring you fuckers on with me. Let me see. What the hell's this? Engage with your audience. What the hell's that? Oh, start a Q&A, start a poll. Yeah. Hey, Nick, it's funny. We used to talk every week on Totally Driven Radio about how to cut the cord. All I needed to do was just fucking go on YouTube. I don't need nothing else anymore. I really realize that. All I watch is fucking YouTube. I don't need to pay for cable or any other pay service. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I curse. I'm sorry. All right. Is this a snapback? This is a strap back. It says Nashville on the back. So Oak Hall, Nashville is a clothing store in Nashville and Memphis. So also too for peeps coming in late. So I did a listing of 20 items earlier, mostly hats. I think I did a couple shirts and a couple plush. But right now I'm lining up 20 more, or actually more than that probably. I'm just going to keep going and going and going um, for tomorrow because now our goal is we have been listing like 10 to 15 items a day. Definitely 10, trying to average at 12, but we've just been getting so much inventory as of late. Like now we can really kind of step it up to uh, 20 a day. And we're getting, like I said, we're just getting more and more. And the whole world of the freaking algorithms of here on YouTube and social media, they're fucking real. It's not a joke. It's all legit. All right. So this is in really, really good condition. It's got some bending or whatever, but I mean, it looks like it was barely even worn inside. So throw that in my box. I'm gonna put really good condition. Please see fix. Thank you. Got my description here. And then check back on YouTube and see what you people are saying. All right, so yeah, I'm actually legitimately live on YouTube. I'm not even live on fucking StreamYard. If I was on StreamYard, I would have had you people come on with me. But I went live, and here it was like not on my actual real channel. Thanks to my buddy Hub for giving me a heads up. I still pay for streaming stuff, but I do spend 90% of my time on YouTube. Yeah, I I think it would pay for Netflix. I got like the $7 plan, and I think that's all I pay for. Or no, I pay for Peacock too because I do the Chubby Dudley thing. Um, the the Rosie O'Donnell doll. That's hysterical. The color on what? The that hat, the Oak Hall hat. All right, let's see. What hat will I do next? How about this one? Realestate.com. Plain white hat says realestate.com on the back. What the hell is it? Oh, it's not weird. Okay, that's new. Wow. So usually this is not adjustable. See the strap? That strap is in there and it's got no give to it. That's weird. So it's not. Wow. It doesn't even say like one size fits all or one size fits most. It's just weird. The darker gray. What, this one? It's like a green. Dude, if you would see all the freaking hats I have, it's it's ungodly. I like I don't know if you caught earlier. What's today? Saturday? I think Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday, the last time I went to the bins. Last time I went to the bins, I got 121 hats. Freaking crazy. I have mountains of hats. My whole dining room is just covered, like piles. I got like bags of hats, like I got that I just sort through, and like I'll sort from the initial bag, and then it's all right. I throw into another bag. Like these need to be soaked. These needs to be cleaned. These can be pictured. These can be listed immediately. Like it's just insanity. Like this was like one. It's like super clean, inside's clean. So um let's see. I wonder if there's gonna be any of these hats on here. I've seen not fist fights yet, but I've seen some pushing, some close to fist fights. Yes. I like the hats in our storage room. It's just so out of control. Like I have somewhat of a system. Like I have it broken down to like I have a box of just Major League Baseball hats. I have a box of NFL hats. I have a box of combined hockey and basketball. And then I have sections of like anything to do with automotive stuff. And then any type of camouflage hat. And then I have another box of just military stuff. And now I have shelves. I have one shelf that's got a row of all college hats, and then a row of just University of Tennessee college hats, and then a couple rows of company hats. I got hats that are just Nashville based hats. I got hats that are just youth sized hats. I got hats that are just women's hats. I got just golf hats. It's just insanity. The freaking hats. Like, yeah. I'm gonna need a warehouse soon, for sure. For absolute sure. Let me see if I can find realestate.com hat. Boop. And so the only realestate.com hat currently listed is in Australia. So the weird thing is like when you find a listing that's similar, like you can go through and hit sell similar, sell one, and it'll, copy the base of the listing and you just edit it the way you need it. But if it's in another country, it takes you to that country's listing, and then it takes you out of the American eBay. It like screws everything up. So if you go to do that, don't do that. It's not going to work. So I'm going to edit this and just let me see if I can find real estate hat. Yeah, so I'm just going to copy one of these. Let me see if I can. Keller Williams. Okay. Check back here. Whoa, what the hell is this now? What is it? Messages held. Oh my God. So Nick, because you put fist fights. Oh, or no, Rob, you put Black Friday shit over hats. I have to. Yeah, you can show that. I had to click show or hide. That's hysterical. Um, Coco had to take off her hoops and throw down. It's funny, like she has a true love hate relationship with the bins. Like she hates it because it's just a weird freaking scene, and you never know what can happen. And then when they came up to us, though, when that girl came over to us that one day and said, "You're making a lot of enemies here." Since then, that really rubbed her wrong. So, yeah. Yes, I do have Disney hats. All right, as a matter of fact, remind me, I still have Minnie Mouse sitting in the corner of my dining room. I got to get cleaned up for Ronnie. I have a nice Minnie Mouse hat too. I'll throw in there too. All right, I love it. Rob's cursing and they're blocking his messages. This is coming from the man that wears many hats. Why did they block that message? What the hell? That yeah, the Nashville stuff does sell on eBay. It does. Um, I've sold a lot of different like Nashville restaurant hats or Nashville bar hats or whatever Nashville based hats. As a matter of fact, I just sold today. I mailed it out this morning. Um, it's outside of Nashville, Franklin, Tennessee, which is like 30 minutes out of downtown Nashville. Um, the Franklin Gun Shop. I sold to somebody in Franklin, Tennessee. Let's see. All right. Oh shit! I do all the time. I have to make sure I'm not listing any other. Yeah, yeah, dude. I I learned that one the hard way, and I couldn't get like signed out of whatever country I was in and get back into the United States one. I was very confused. So what I do, Hub, is every 30 days I end my like today, every day I go through and whatever listings I have ending today, I'll end them early today because they're probably ending tonight or whatever. And then I will relist them, not relist it. It's actually called Sell Similar, which is pretty much relist. And then I deduct a buck off the price. So every month I lower the price $1 to try to move it out. Yeah, dude, the bins, it's crazy. Like I see some bins like from YouTubers I watch and they're like clean. Um we have 2 bins here in Nashville. The one I've only gone to like 2 or 3 times and it's nasty and it's very skeevy and sketchy because that one I know fights do break out in. The one I go to is nicer, it's cleaner. It's still got its skivos parts at times, but do I ever change up the listings? Rob, yes, you are censored, and I'm not shocked. Do I ever change up the list? You know what? I probably should, but it probably averages 50 items a day that I'm um, redoing that to. So I don't have time to go through 50 listings and change descriptions or things. So I just do like edit all, lower $1, and then relaunch. All right, so let's see here. So for this real estate hat, I just took a real estate company. I took a Keller Williams hat, and I'm just going to put realestate.com. And it's already got real estate in there. It's not snapback. It's not adjustable. It's a baseball hat. I'm going to put white baseball hat. Cap. Have the brand in there. This one is unbranded. And I'm just going to leave it at that. This is probably like I'll put promo too. It's probably a promotional hat from realestate.com. Promo in there to give it a little extra hit for searchable words. I gotta ask, did anybody watch our latest video? Because honest to God, I was truly scared shitless to do it. When she hit me with that idea, I felt like the color of my skin just drained pure white. Like, I was so scared to do that one. She got a kick out of it. She was hysterical. And then afterwards, when we were, um, when I watched the edited version back, we were both hysterical laughing. Let me check back on YouTube, check the comments. It seems like a dude. Yeah, the makeup one. I probably have 50 to 75 golf hats alone. Easy. Absolutely easy. Golf hats is a it's a big category, but it's not as big a seller as I kind of thought. Like, and it's crazy. I'm starting to get like I have like actually sitting over on my sink a few hats that I pulled out of my bathroom today. I'm like, I know I already have at least one, maybe even two of these hats. So it's just like I'm getting like doubles and triples of hats. So this one's gonna be really good condition. I mean, this is I bet you. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I mean, this hat is probably freaking brand new. Like, you're seeing shadows, but it's clean as a freaking whistle. But I'm just gonna. So with that one, what I'll do is I will put really good condition, possibly even brand new. PC pics. Thank you. Down here. And let me see for a price for that one. I'm gonna put it up. I'll put it for 13, and then with the sale, I'll probably bring it down to about 11, 10, and boom. These people probably have the money to buy new. Yeah, oh yeah. There's like so many freaking golf shops, and golf courses within like a mile of each other here. It's insane. And they have like these super rich areas that I mean it's like a enclosed gated community housing development of these enormous mansions with a golf course in their backyard. It's crazy. All right, let me see what's going on here. Now it's all one store, Nick. All one. We have I got different categories in the store, and again, like I need fucking time is what I need, because I would love to be able to go through and really um get the categories of the store really um, edited down and fine tuned. Especially like when I started the store, a big thing we were focusing on at that time was shirts. So I have different categories of shirts, whether it's music or sports or TV or food or automobiles or whatever, Disney. Um, I need to do the same thing with hats. I really do. Yeah. Uh, I mean, honestly, like if I had the freaking money to just go out and just source and buy stuff constantly, I, c- I I would love to just go every day and buy stuff and bring it home and give it to my people to list. Yeah, I want a warehouse in time. That is the plan, is to have a warehouse. So this is the next one on the list. This is a youth size Boston Red Sox. Really nice embroidery here. Really thick too. Um, this is a Team MLB brand made in Bangladesh from OC Sports. Like I said, youth size, strap back adjustable. Says Team MLB on the side. Come on, let's go. well, hot chicken every day, my boy. Hot chicken every day. Just so I have an excuse to eat hot chicken every day. Let's see. Let's see. Boston Red Sox youth team MLB hat. You know what's really like eye opening too? Um, so many like with these sports hats now. When we were growing up as kids, there was one hat. Every team had one fucking hat. One. Now, forget it. Like each season, every team has like three or four hats, and they change it every year. They'll keep the one, you know, true main hat, but then they have like a rotating cast of these other ones for special days, special events, special giveaway. It's just crazy. It's unbelievable what they do. Okay, whatever that means. Now here's something too in this world we live in. You know, this hat youth. So I found the exact hat. The person selling it for $11. They're charging $6 for shipping. Um, but in the title, they have Boston Red Sox hat cap youth strap back, blue red embroidered MLB baseball, and then they had boys. Well, it could be boys or girls. You should just put unisex. That would actually be better and open it up to more um, possible sales. So I took the boys out and put that in. Right. Mhm. Officially licensed. Let me see. Where was this made? Bangladesh. Now, with this one, when I do the description, let me get down to that section. Come back here. So, inside, I mean, the hat's pretty clean inside, but like you can see right there, it's got person's name. So I'm gonna make a note of that in the description. Let me see. Hattie B's, baby, Hattie B's. I just delivered them last night for DoorDash. I love that place. Yeah, 90 billion is right. They probably saw the last thing right. Oh God, yeah. Double, triple, quadruple dip, bro. Right. That's what I would think. Just youth is boys or girls. But it's DoorDash. DoorDash has been so freaking slow. So freaking slow. It's been killing me. I need to just be doing this stuff full time. All right, so hat. Let's see. Good condition. Does have name written inside. See pics. Thank you. That. And price. What should I ask for that? I'm gonna put it down for 15, and then with the 23% off discount, probably take it to 12, and then save for later. All right. All right. Charnel is here, Queen of Hearts. And let's see. Where's the question? What's up, Charnel? Um, hopefully, I don't get mass murdered as a side dish. Um, and knock on wood, I haven't had any. I haven't had any. Thank God, bad situations really. Little some weird stuff, but nothing bad. We'll just say that. Do you have it down to a schedule? Some days are listing days, sourcing days. No, it no set schedule. It's still it's still day by day. Just because one car, it's tough, to maintain what we're doing each day. So we got to figure out what's happening first to make the schedule. But it's been more listing for eBay for sure. Um, honestly, like there's one in the area that I do DoorDash in. There's one like there's a college in that area, and I purposely do not take deliveries there. I used to when I first started, but then I was realizing like I'm driving out of my area going here before I really knew the ins and outs of door dashing, and I wasn't getting tipped. So I don't go there no more. So it's very simple. Uh, dude, you know what? A buddy of mine called me a couple weeks ago, and he was telling me I need to do the same thing. He's like, "You need to do a DoorDash channel." He's like, "There's a guy on eBay or on YouTube. He's got 100,000 followers. Do it for the ratings." Yeah, right. Yeah, I started with DoorDash, and I've been pretty. I'm like a loyal person, so I just stuck with them. But they all seem like DoorDash, Uber Eats. Like I talked to Uber Eats drivers, it's all averages out. Seems to be the same thing. Um, but Coco, my other half, she recently tried Grubhub, and Grubhub like zero business, no orders. Like she came along with me while I was door dashing. We were like, all right, well, let's try to double it. You put Grubhub on, and I'll DoorDash. And we tried it 3 times. And out of 12 to 15 hours together trying it, I think we got 2 orders. Crazy. Rob's working on that logo. I, I say this all the time anymore. I just need a freaking camera following us for whatever we do because it's freaking it's hysterical. Oh my lord! You don't even have DoorDash in your town. Where are you at? That is a small town, but you have YouTube. So if you haven't already, could you please subscribe? I need subscribers so I don't have to do DoorDash. So out of the 120 hats I got the other day, I got a whole bunch of these, like all different styles, and these are the Commanding General Airborne golf tournament hats, which are cool. You know, it's a you know when you're crossing military and golf, hopefully it's got to sell sooner than later. Uh, really? So Washington State. So are you? I guess you're not near Seattle then, right? You can't be. So all right, Nick, do you? So Nick, you don't have DoorDash and none of that stuff there? Holy shit! Oh, Johnny who? John Bama? My boy Bama? That's it's so mind like it really is mind blowing. Like weird to think like areas don't have DoorDash. Uh, so all right, so if you don't have DoorDash, how about even what is it? Like Uber and Lyft? Do you guys have that there? See. Ah, Cajun Roots reseller. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Wow. Well, that chick's she's smart. She's got to be making bank. Oh yeah, all the yeah, the supermarkets, Walmarts, they're all delivering now. Wow. Go Jen, go. Jen's rocking it in Jen's taxi. Holy crap. So what do you guys have, like, just Kearney internet? OnlyFans. It seems like everybody's cleaning up on OnlyFans. Charnel, are you a reseller? IGA. Are they still around? Sweet. eBay and painting. Nice. Nice. That's totally awesome. I gotta make sure I subscribe to you. Coppernet. So that's wow. So if you so Nick, like you couldn't call in like Xfinity or Comcast or whatever for your cable. You have to go through that. Like they don't give you an option. All right. So this hat, it's in good condition. It does have some like little pulls on the mesh. It's pretty clean, but there is, you probably can't see, there is some, like staining a little bit. It's not bad at all. But I'm gonna put this on for, let me see where this is made in China. Pre-owned. Let's see. Say good condition with light wear. Light wear inside. That's light wear. So just because of some of the pulls on the mesh of the hat. Light wear. Please see pics. And speaking of pictures, so that's another thing too. Like I'll go through and I'll get my listings all set up, and then I'll go take the pictures later. That's how I do it. I know a lot of people take the pictures first and then do the listings. So when I don't know. I just like to do it that way. But I'll take. There was it's I guess eBay about 2 months ago changed it. They gave you 12 free pictures. Now they upped it to 24 pictures, which is cool. And I end up I probably use 12 to 15 pictures. And I'll take, every freaking angle inside and out to make sure people see everything. All right, so I'm terrified to even look at the OnlyFans front page. Catch a virus. I'm with you. I don't even know what the hell is going on there. I just see all these people following it or saying they're on there, and I'm just like, who are you and why? Use that, but it's shitty and expensive. China. Oh, yeah. They turned it down. Really? That's hysterical. Ah, well, shit. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to my sink right now. If that's all it takes, hell, I'll do fucking dishes day and night. sell a balloon and say it's from China. There's money. Yeah, hats be all right, so I do most of our sourcing we do at, Goodwill bins, and you pay by the pound. So when we first started going there, we were just buying everything and anything, and then I was like, "Well," because this whole algorithm thing, people are always like, "You gotta list 10 items a day. I list 15 items a day. I list 20 items a day." So, I was like, "Alright, we need to find stuff that's light." And yeah, he clothes is pretty light, but I was like, "Hats? Hats are light as hell." So, I started dabbling in hats, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I'm paying, like, 30, 35 cents a hat, and I'm selling them for average of $15." I mean, I sold 2 hats in the last 2 days for $30 each. So, sometimes you get I've gotten hats from the bins that I've sold for over $100. So, the hat world is very interesting, and I love it. I've always been a fan of hats, and I have my, trusty Eagles hats for tomorrow, but this is an NFL Pro Bowl 2018. Actually, I got 2 of these. I got a 2018 one, and then I got one for, girls for 2019. It's in pink. So, no, ask away. Ask any questions you want. Yeah, because like I said, I mean, I probably averaging 12 to 15 a hat. I do include my shipping in there, but yeah. Sorry, text conversation. But more people are coming on. Tell me who's here now. We got 5 people in the house. Who's here? What do I ship them? All right, so let me answer this text message real quick, and I'll tell you. So, all right, so hats. Nerd locations. There's my boy Ryan. What's up, brother? All right, so the hats. I am the blah 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 person. No, no apologies needed. Trust me. So, all right, so prime example, hat like this. It's kind of heavy duty, thick here. Um, so I'll fold it up like that, and I'll put it in a box. I get boxes. Usually, I'll get like 10 by 8 by 6 boxes, or um, last time I got 10 by 8 by 4. So I mean, it crushes them down a little bit, but it's not too bad. Um, so for the heavier, dutier hats, or the old school trucker hats, or nice, really nice quality hats, I put them in a box. But if they are like, yeah, so like this other hat, like these dad hats, they're like just all cloth and they just ball up. I just put them in a bag. I put them in a poly bag and ship them like that, because usually 9 out of 10 times these things are they're going for a lot cheaper. I probably most hats like this, they probably sell for $10. Even if I can get in 12, it's not like I'm making like $5. But these, because they're nicer quality, they're probably going for 15 and above. So I'm gonna put them in a box. This way they're protected and they don't get damaged and they stay in better shape. Let's see. Are hats bootlegged often like jerseys? That's a good question. I mean, I'm sure they are, but as far as I know, I have not run across any. But I'm sure hats are bootleg just like jerseys and the whole big huge world of sneakers is an ungodly world of bootlegs, like like handbags and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just crazy. So whoever else is out there, introduce yourself. Tell us who's there. Let's go. Come on. We got more people here. And please, 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 if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Help us get to 1,000. We're slowly climbing, crossing that hump. All right, this is the next one I'm going to list. See if I can find any of these hats. The 2018 Pro Bowl, NFL Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl hat. See? Popped up in the search. See, the older ones, I wish I could share the screen with you. Older ones look really cool. This one, it's like kind of blah. It's almost like a freaking iron on. Honestly, that's what it looks like, or feels. It feels like it's an iron on the hat. It's not like a embroidered quality hat. The other one's embroidered. This one's not. The other one's 2019, so they probably got crap in 2018 for cheaping out on the hats. Because the NFL makes billions of dollars a year. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, there's one. Okay. So that one. So there's a one right now currently listed selling for 13 plus 5 for shipping. Let me check and see if any sold. Check my sold comps. All right. A kind of similar one, a blue one, sold. We sold for $7, but it's the cheaper, softer quality one. So I'm gonna list this one. 20. Let's see. This is a trucker hat. The other one is not. It's crazy, like the whole trucker hat thing. It's like a very desirable, more desirable hat. Two things to put in your title is the mesh trucker hat. Help gain attention for it. Let's see. Check my store category. Put it in the hats. Check YouTube, see what you guys are saying here. Okay, I sent off a hat yesterday. 6 and 12.95. They offered me 6. Yeah. You know what? I never even thought of that. Pillow bubble. Interesting. Okay. I like that idea. Yeah, I started probably like 2 months ago. I said screw it. I started using the poly bags for those soft hats because um when I buy boxes, I'm paying like $1 a box. I'm spending $50 on 50 boxes. So I rather Bama's in the house. for the hats that are, those stiff, sturdy hats that are more valuable, yeah, I always put those in a box, but I think polybag's fine. Uh, Best hat flip, I sold a, like, rare Ralph Lauren hat for, it was like 120, and I sold a vintage, and I think I showed you this one, Ray, and, the vintage, was it the band, it's either Alabama or the Oak Ridge Boys with the triple stripe on the side from the 70s, trucker hat. I sold that for 100. Yeah. The 70s trucker hats are, especially, look for ones with triple stripes on the side. See, as a matter of fact, all right, I'm gonna pull it out and show you this. As I refill my drink too. I got a hat the other day from 2000, and I gotta look. I'm gonna show you. It's 2006 or something, presidential election, and there's a signature underneath, but I don't know who the signature is. So I haven't, like, tried to investigate yet. I haven't, because it needs cleaned. It's really kind of nasty, um, and I haven't really tried to wrap my head around how I'm going to try to clean this freaking hat and not ruin the autograph on it. Uh, Rob, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Go get some sleep. I'll talk to you soon. I think it was a race, maybe 1985. Four hats. Same thing. Pepsi hats. I sold a vintage Pepsi hat like this, beanie hat with the pom pom, for like $30. Like 2 weeks ago, I sold for. Yeah, those ones with the triple stripes. Was it Oak? Look, Bama knows what I had better than what I had, better than what I know. It was Oak Ridge Boys. That's it. But it was the triple stripes. Yeah, those triple stripes ones. And that, I think I even, Bama, if I'm not mistaken, we talked about that hat when I got it or after I sold it. And I had no idea about that whole world of the triple stripe thing until that hat. That hat taught me a lot. Is it worthless to have it signed? It all depends on who it's signed by. As a matter of fact, because I'm from Philly originally, go Eagles. Um, a friend of mine asked me the other day. They have a hat signed by former Eagle Vince Papale that the movie Invincible was made for, and I know, like, Vince's autograph for him is usually like a 25 hour autograph. So on a hat, I said it's probably like $20. Um, because a lot of times, depending on who the autograph is from, anymore with the world of collectibles and autographs, if it's not a certified autograph, then it's very hard to sell because people want that certification. So it depends on who the person is. But I mean, I think I'm pretty good at matching up an autograph to tell if it's legit or not. Uh, Yeah, exactly what Bama said. Right. Hey, let me grab that hat and let me refill my drink. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can reach with my cord. Let me see if my cord's long enough. And it is. So I'm still going to be talking here. I'm going to fill my drink. And let me bring this bag over here. So this bag, this is my bag of hats right here that I've been piling up. This pile of hats needs soaked in what my boy Bama taught me about the OxyClean bath. So I have 3 buckets and I soak hats like around the clock. So this is a super cool hat. It's got the seal of the President of the United States, Washington D.C. So it's right there, Washington D.C. But it's really dirty, nasty. To wash my hands afterwards. But so the autograph is dated 2006. The last name is definitely Russell, but I don't know what the first name. I mean, I wonder if it's like basketball player Bill Russell, but it's Russell is the last name. So I don't know if there's any political people from with the last name Russell. I don't know. I'm not a political person. I try to stay out of that stuff. We're drinking Cabernet. What are you drinking? Your drink is still full. Come on, you're slacking. Catch up. Yeah, see, when you get items like that where you got so many signatures, yeah, it's kind of like it's very overwhelming. All right. Well, cheers. Cheers to your vodka. All right. Let me keep going with this one. Let me get this one lined up here. Let me find my tab. So this one's really, really super clean. I mean, actually, it looks like it was barely ever worn, if at all. So I'm just going to put excellent condition. Please see pics. Hey, also too, if you're not on Whatnot, What's Not is like the next big thing. Uh, Coco and myself, we are on there, but my boy Bama, he's got his first Whatnot tomorrow night in the middle of the Super Bowl. He's doing Whatnot. I want to pop on and jump in there and say, hey, show some support for my peeps, my other family over there. Also, too, make sure and go and subscribe to Bama, subscribe to Chanel. I gotta make sure I'm subscribed to everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out tonight. It's a lot of fun. I didn't think anybody was gonna show up. All right, that one's listed. Now I'm gonna list this one. Let me pop back on here. See what you're all saying. You forgot it was the Super Bowl because you're not an Eagles fan. All right, so go. Let me go back to Ryan. Or wait, let me. What did Nick say here? There's a Mike and Robert Russell in Nashville politics. Is that current, Nick, or is that back then in 2006? So the story on the three stripes, I think that was just like a thing back then, like a like a I don't want to say trend. Maybe it was like considered a trend or just a style. The style of the hats back then was they had this three stripe trucker look going on. I wish I could see. This is where I wish I was on my freaking StreamYard and I could pull stuff up and show you. Um, See that? Bama, you are famous, brother. You are famous. So what not? What do you want to know about it? I'll tell you straight up the dirt, the honesty, my opinions on it, my feelings, and it is hard to find. Yeah, that's the only three stripe one that I've personally found so far was that Oak Ridge Boys one. I'm like always on the lookout now for them. Bama, didn't you got one recently from your from High Bid, right? So this one, I'm listing this one now. It's pretty clean too. Still has the NFL sticker inside, but I'm going to say this one is a woman's since it's in pink, the lettering. And this one's the 2019 Pro Bowl. So make sure I got the right date in there. I'm going to put in there as well. So all right, so it's got one size. I'm taking one size. I always do. I don't need to have like one size written out. So I'm going to put NFL football. I could probably take football out too if I needed to. White, pink hat, cap. See, I'm gonna take football out too. I don't need to have football in the title line. I mean, NFL's already in there. People are gonna search for probably NFL over football. White, pink hat, cap, strap back. That I don't think I've ever asked you this. Um, I use to keep track of everything. Spreadsheet from Hustle and Hooks. Do you use anything similar to keep track of your listings, your sales? Like your financial thing, like how you're selling stuff. Because that their spreadsheet, that dude, he's simply a genius. You fill out these item specifics and hop back on there, answer questions for everybody. All right, item description, really good condition. Please see X. Thank you. Oh, that's what I need to check. I need to see that I could have made a boo boo here. All right, so I want to make sure I put in here. This is down as unisex. Let me see what you think. So this is down as unisex. Should I leave it unisex or women? I'm because it's got pink in it. What do you think? All right, let me go back here and see what you people here are saying. This hat. Yeah, exactly. The three striped socks, exactly. Okay, okay. The Oak Ridge Boys hat I sold for $100. Giddy up, bop, bop, mow, mow. Stuff from Vegas. Oh, so it's probably like a gold mine if it's getting stuff from Vegas. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Like even with estate sales, I've been saying to Coco, like, I just want to start going to estate sales on the last day before they close and just clean up and just get stuff because they're going to end up taking it, to either auction or Goodwill or something and just clean up on stuff. No, I'm not streaming from StreamYard. I can't get StreamYard connected to my CocoBay channel. I don't know why. It's just not working. I need to get like StreamYard involved to help me. That's right. He's gotten some three stripe tube stocks as well. Exactly. Pinks for everybody. Thank you, Nick. I've sold a few wrestling items, but it's I had a and I couldn't understand why. I had a WWE shirt from one of their overseas tours from 2015, and it took over a year to sell. I couldn't believe it. And I think I blew it out for like $10. Oh, no shit, Nick. Yeah, a Bama brought up a good point there. I think whether it's local or not, but trucking companies, like Mac or Peterbilt, etc. I always sell that stuff pretty quick. Dude, that's awesome, Nick. Score. Hub also says unisex. All right, I'm in on the unisex. There we go. That's what it's going for. Got that, got that. I'm gonna put it up for 15. Another hat in the box. And I still got a pile to go. I got some. All right. I'm curious about. Let me see. I got a couple beanies. I'm gonna do that next. But you see, I have more hats here. Mm. Maybe. Hey Nick, maybe you could help me before I start Google Lensing this. Who knows what this is? Is that like a some type of Spider-Man hat or something? I don't even know. What is that? Get that sign. Get that sign. Signs are money. Freaking American Pickers have made a whole career on that. All right, I'm gonna Google Lens this. See if I can figure out what the hell it is. All right, let's see. Something of Marvel. Here we go. Marvel Captains. Oh, so it's like a hybrid. Okay, here we go. So it's a. Let's see if you can figure it out, Bama. I was half right. I said Spider Man. I'm gonna start doing my search on eBay while you guys can throw your guesses in the comments. And also too, for the record, I especially like these hats because, without a doubt, polybag it. There's no question. This is not going in a box. All right. That's exactly what it is, Nick. It is Captain Spidey from Marvel Civil War. So there's two of them right now currently listed, none sold. There's a pre-owned one. So there's a new one on there for 20 plus $5 shipping, a pre-owned on there for 15 plus $5 shipping. So I am now let me ask you this. I'm going to ask everybody in the room this. I just told you the prices of these two hats. So I'm going to go and throw my hat on there. Am I being a dick if I get say I'm going to put my hat on there for $20 free shipping and I have a 23% off sale running right now. So it's going to be like a $16 hat. Is that being a dick? Just undercutting everybody to make the sale? Or is it being a smart business person? You tell me. Kind of torn. I kind of think it's being both. Edit my category. Just me check, make sure inside is clean. 2016. All right. Excellent condition. Please see pics. Thank you. You know what I got the other day? All right, let me. All right, I'm having to watch that crap. My kids grew up, moved out, started their own families. But do you go back and watch any of it on your own? Is the question. Depending on the cost of goods. Nope. I love superheroes and send boatloads of that stuff to all my grandkids all the time. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Not a dick. That cheddar. That's it. It's all about the cheddar. I stopped liking free shipping when shipping turned criminal in my mind. The whole shipping world is crazy. It really is. I don't understand. Like, I was seriously going to do a thing the other night when I was sitting here packing stuff. I was packing something and it was going somewhere in Tennessee, first class, and it cost more than something that was going like a few states away. I was like, what? It did not make sense to me at all. Um, get that money. New show, list and learn. So last week, I found a, being here in Nashville, one of the big things I find a lot of, and something that sells a lot of, is University of Tennessee volunteer stuff. But I found an old school beanie, kind of like this, and I don't know if this is vintage or not. There's no tag inside to tell me. But the one I had found was like the old school 70s, and it had the patch on the front, the circle patch here, with the old single bar football helmet from like the early 70s. If I was like a Tennessee fan, I'd keep that shit for myself because it just brings back memories like a kid when I had my Eagles hats. See, so this one, all right. So this one, I'm gonna Google Lens this. Oh wait, let me see. No, I'm gonna Google Lens this to try to um. As you can hear, I'm getting text message. I'm gonna Google Lens this to try to find the exact hat to try to get an idea of the possible if it's vintage or not, mainly. And I can't say enough how amazing Google Lens is. When is the 127, Bama? And Charnel, so with being the fact that you're like out there on the far, far West Coast, first week of that would be amazing. How's the shipping? Okay. So that's what I was gonna say. Like when you're shipping to New York or Florida, yeah. See, like being in Tennessee, like I'm in the middle, but I know when I'm shipping to Washington or California, like I cringe because the prices are so much more than anywhere else. But I don't charge for shipping. I mean, it's just I just build it into my price and just do one flat price. So I can't find this hat on Google Lens. So let me see here. Yeah, it really is, man. Shipping is just out of control. I saw something, a YouTuber. I didn't watch it yet, but I did a quick Google thing because most of my categories with dealing with hats, my shipping thing is mostly first class, and supposedly they're doing away with the first class thing now, and they're combining. I didn't read the article, but I just saw something like they're combining three different stages of shipping into some new category that involves this new. They have because they now have this special ground category. But here's another thing too with the whole shipping world, which just really baffles and confuses me. Like you can have a item that could be you know, $55 to ship through the post office, but then you can go to like look on UPS or FedEx, and it could be like $20. It just doesn't make sense. But then if it's a smaller item and you try to go through UPS or FedEx, it'll be $55 and the post office will be 20. It's just very shady dealings going on there. Okay. So I just did a search on eBay, did not find that hat. And now I'm checking the sold comps. So just looking at all these like sold comps, I'm let me see. Bam, if you're still on here, what do you think? Do you think this is like vintage? I don't. I I love how there's actually an error there. Like It's okay for Budweiser to put soap in glasses of beer to make it look more heady. Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, exact Nick, I'm with you. That's why I do the free shipping. It's just easier. There is a shoe identifier, or there's a shoe app that I think it's called like Shoe Check or something that can confirm if it's a legit shoe or not. No tag. There's no tag in it. That's the thing. You know, pirate ship. I probably should check with it. I only use pirate ship for anything I sell on Macari. Yeah, there was a stage there where I was like, screw it, and I'll sell anything. I don't care about the size. But then I was like, it's taking me a freaking hour to wrap items, and I'm spending so much money on bubble wrap and box. Like, I was like, it's just not worth it. So that's what another reason why I'm trying to just focus on hats and smaller items like that. Nick, how far from the post office are you? Like my post office, I could walk there. It's literally like a block away. So I mean, I really lucked out. Smart business person. Wow. Yeah, post office is shady. They're all shit. They're all shady. All right, I'm not gonna say this hat's. Let me see here. So I found another. The only hat on there that has a pom pom. It's actually a brand new hat. New with tags. This one is not. So a little bit of edits on the title. Oh, wow. We're just counting how many this will be. Believe it or not, the 17th item I've listed since I've been on here. So, hats, unbranded. Mhm. All right, so this I'm putting great condition. Please see pics. Thank you. I'm gonna put it up for 20, and then with the 23% off, it'll bring it down to 15. Throw that in the box. Let me see what you're saying here. So it's so we sell on Poshmark, Macari, eBay, and Poshmark. So Poshmark, I charge customers for shipping, and Facebook or not Facebook, eBay and Macari, I just do it all. The price is in the shipping. The shipping price is included in the price. And then for Macari, I'll go on to Pirate Ship. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, somebody at that college knows what that hat is. No home delivery, Nick, for your mail? So you gotta go to the post office every day? And it's all right, so it's open 9 to 5, but is like the lobby open like for PO boxes 24/7? Yeah. No, sure. I get scared like with that because of the way the shipping is with Poshmark. It kind of like weirds me out at times. I'm like, I knew. Like, I wait, keep waiting for something to get returned or get charged for it. Um, Probably 80s. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put in there vintage. I'm gonna change it. So something I've been noticing now that we're talking about Poshmark and John, I don't know, Bama, do you sell on Poshmark at all? I don't think you do. I'm not sure if you do or not. But I've been noticing the last week, I'm constantly getting um okay, cool. Okay. So I'm constantly getting notifications for Posh Live, which people are doing these live selling things on Poshmark, like whatnot. And Poshmark is pushing hard right now. Yeah, they are pushing very hard. Yep. Yeah. So they they now have a live thing. I don't know how long this has been going on for, but I'm getting these notifications all the time for these people I follow are going live. So there's a YouTuber that I started following when we started doing whatnot because she was the best one that I truly liked to learn of a whatnot. Actually her name is Jen Deals and um American Arbitrage. Those 2 were the ones that really helped us and helped me put together our whole plan for whatnot. I just saw like an hour before I went live on this thing, Jen Deals put a video out that she's now doing Poshmark Live and she's making over $100 an hour doing it. And I left a comment uh, about it, and she said, I don't even remember what I left a comment about whatnot or something. She said, I love whatnot and have fun on whatnot, but Poshmark is where the money is at. So that speaks volumes. So I'm going to investigate. Does anybody know about this live streaming on Poshmark? Okay. Okay. Poshers are doing lives for a little while now. I think they were invite only. Okay. Yeah, I saw that live, clicked on it once. I was really just confused. Yeah, I have not clicked on it yet. So, but I'm going to start clicking this week because I'm going to investigate and I want to find out about it. Yeah, and then eBay is going to be starting. I think once eBay starts the lives, that's going to because Well, all right. So let's say this because I know John, you're doing your first whatnot tomorrow night, and actually Nashville Flippers Ray did his first one the other night, and he seemed to do half decent. Like he had a lot of people in his thing, and he was getting a lot of bids and all. Like, but for people like me and Coco who have a lot smaller following, we're starting to get people to come in, but we're not making a lot of sales. And even if we are selling stuff, it's like $2, $3. Yeah, Nick, you're exactly right. Like, I have a feeling like Poshmark is probably good for clothes. Whatnot seems to be good for other things like, whether it's toys. The big thing on Whatnot that we've discovered sells for us a lot that we've done the best on is like jewelry, costume jewelry, vintage jewelry, stuff like that. So, okay, so you have a lot of let me see. I know we just broke 5,000. I'm going to look right now. Let me see. We just broke 5,000 followers in the last month. Let me look on my phone. It'll be easier. I think we have like 5,200. But I can honestly tell you, like, two, um, on Poshmark with the whole following thing. I don't know who the hell I follow. Okay, so we have 5,233 followers. We only follow 672. And I just follow people through the Flip app. I let it do it. I let it go through and pick people for me to follow because I don't go through and all that. I got 1,601 listings right now on Poshmark. And so I can go off about some things too. Let me see. Um, if it actually that's not even good. I was about to say, Bama, if you were able to schedule it um for halftime, that might be good. But with Rihanna doing the halftime show, that's not going to be good. Reschedule it. Screw it. Why not reschedule it? Or maybe do it earlier or later. Do it after. Believe it or okay. One thing about Whatnot that I've really come to the reality of, it doesn't matter what freaking time you go on because I've gone on there. We've sat like we've gone on in the morning and people are on there and they're selling and we'll go through and see what people are doing that we follow and they'll go on in the morning. They'll go on in the afternoon. They'll go in the evening. They'll go at night. They'll go in the middle of the night. We've popped on there 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, just like in the middle of the night, getting up and going to the bathroom. You wake up and then look and pop on, and people are selling stuff like crazy 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So it doesn't matter what time you're going on Whatnot. So John, maybe push it back to after the Super Bowl. Push it to an hour later because it starts what Central Time at 5:30, I think. What about the Pepsi hat? Is there seller networks? Like, do sellers link up? That's interesting. So, not, I mean, s- tons of the sellers, Nick, do. their own type of podcast, but it's all on YouTube. There's no networks or nothing. It's all just they have a lot of them have these amazing followings doing stuff like this. Or like what John used to do, he was teamed up with another reseller and they would do a live like every Sunday night. Like everybody's got like their own set nights they do. They'll go on live for like an hour or whatever. Or some will just pop on like I did tonight and say, "Up, I'm listening. Come and hang out." Yeah, I'll take a look. I'll absolutely take a look, Charnel. Yeah, hit us up on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, CocoBay Official. And let me start working on my next hat too. I got a Land Rover hat. Highline cars like your Land Rovers, Jaguars, Mercedes, BMWs. If you find hats like those, grab them because they always have sold super quick for me. And it's funny, fucking Land Rover. I used to work in the car business. I used to one of my accounts was a Land Rover slash Jaguar dealership. They're expensive as all hell. They're junk. And this hat is like a hat you would find in the dollar store. And Land Rover puts their brand on it. So what's that tell you? You like to hear what you would do if you had bought this hat for 50 cents. Okay. Which hat, Bama? Which one you talking about? I got a cool hat earlier. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up on Instagram later. I found this Batman hat, um, and the back, this where the snapback is, it's got a Batman cape. It's really cool looking. Um, okay, okay. Let me see if I can find this hat real quick. What Mark Poshnight? Okay, that's crazy. So this hat, brand new, is selling on eBay right now for 20 bucks. Crazy. See if any sold. Wow, a vintage Land Rover hat, $95. How about that? Sold for $95. Okay. There's the hat. Sold, brand new, 20 bucks. Okay. That's the hat. But mine's used, so that new was selling for 20. This I'm gonna put up there for 15 and blow it out. I'll put it for 15 and then with my sale in my store, it'll take it down to 12. So this one I'm putting good condition, has light wear. Needs pics. Thank you. Said $15. All right, another one in the box. Save for later. Thanks for hanging, Bam. I love you, my brother. Go Birds. Good luck tomorrow night. I'll pop on. Yeah, that would be like, yeah, some type of interaction idea, Nick. I like that. Um, everything's buy it now. It's always buy it now. I tried doing an experiment with like some things that I've had sitting for a while that was not selling, like trying to do auctions with it on eBay. Just the true auction platform of eBay is just a dead thing. It just does not work anymore. So does these all I used to like list stuff on Facebook. I still have listings. Like I just got a message for something on Facebook and I don't even remember if I still have it. I need to check. But are you guys still doing do you do Facebook or let me see. Is he doing auctions, Nick, or is he doing the buy it nows? All right, so how about this? How about this? T-shirts. Yeah, I remember you were doing good with those event shirts. I had gotten a Aerosmith staff event shirt. I had gotten at a Goodwill store. I think I paid like $2 or $3 for it. And I sold it for like 30. Check this one out. Joint Task Force Middle East military hat. This is vintage, made in the USA. Love it. Snapback. Old school snapback. See if I can get that in there. Made in the USA. It's weird. Like a big thing now is, and this has it, the flat rim or brim, whatever it's called. Um, and I don't like that with my hats. I right away I bend them up for my personal hats. Let me see if I can find one of these hats on here. That would be cool. Let's see, can we find one? Oh, Found one. All right. Oh, found a couple. All right. See if any sold. Hmm. Didn't sell. Actually, just sold yesterday. Let me see if this is a vintage one. Hmm. It is vintage. It's not the same hat though. Similar, but not the exact same one. Different brand. All right, let's see what you're saying here. All right, DM them on Instagram. Let me switch on to that Instagram account. I have like 3 or 4 accounts. Oh, hold on. Coco's calling. Hey, Coco, we're live on YouTube.
Okay, guess what? It's fucking sleeting here. Is it sleeting there?
I don't know. I'm in the kitchen, so it's not sleeting in the kitchen.
It's pretty bad weather where we are. I don't know if I can drive home in this.
Wonderful.
But do you think it'll be okay if she just stays in our guest? I might have to stay because it's pretty bad weather where we are.
Well, if it's,
Is it not where you are?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm in the kitchen.
Me and Kristen came outside to have a cigarette, and it's like sleeting. Will said we had to. Will came out and said that I can't drive. What do you think?
Well, if it's sleeting, I know you can't drive.
Are you gonna be sad though? Who's gonna sleep with you?
Exactly. I guess the cat or the dog or both.
We have a guest bedroom that her and Darian sleep in. Will you be sad and lonely?
Of course.
But honestly, it's pretty bad here. It's raining right now. Yeah, we're outside because we're gonna have. It's raining, sleep mix. Yeah. Not where you are, babe.
Let me call you back.
Okay.
All right. As you can hear, yeah. All right. Hold on here. Let me switch over. Okay. I'm on my CocoBay Instagram. So send that over. And then I just followed you back, Charnel. Let me see. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this had it. Okay. That's absolutely vintage. All right. So, I'm going to say even though it's made in Taiwan, that's without a doubt vintage. Um, whoever signed those autographs, probably football players, because it looks like the one number is that like a 58 or an 88. Have you found? Hey, Charnel, have you? Oh, don't worry about the. Please do not worry about the background clutter. Um, have you found that hat on eBay? she, Nick, she don't have a song right now. I'm gonna. I want to see if I can find that. That's. I'll tell you. I don't drink soda no more. But when I did drink soda, I was all about Pepsi. I would keep that hat for myself. That hat's awesome. Holy shit. Okay, So there's currently a triple stripe Pepsi hat, but it's red, white, and blue on there for sale. Not sold, but for sale. It's going for $199.99. So I would, you know, let me see. A a different style blue one than yours sold for 51. Oh, here's another one. Written two. Yeah, I personally I'd put it up for like I'd put it up for like a buck and a quarter. Take a shot. I'll always something like that. I would always shoot high just to see what the hell. Oh yeah, it could be race cars too. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean with the I wouldn't even worry about the signatures. Yeah. I would just throw out for like 125 and not even I would just put autographed by God knows who. I would definitely take the shot for 125 and see what happens. I mean that other one, the red, white, and blue one that's up there. That's as soon as you say it, it pops. It's a really cool looking hat. Your hat's super cool too. See something. Yeah, and you see yours says Pepsi, your hometown choice. The other ones that are somewhat similar to yours, where it says hometown choice underneath, they all have like towns. So live strong and show no mercy. Exactly. Damn, it's almost 11 o'clock. All right, I'm gonna actually. I think I'm gonna hop off because I got to call her back and find out what's going on. I'm gonna go outside and see the weather because it sounds like it's sleeting here. Like, what the hell's the temperature? It's raining. Okay. All right. Well, hey, thank you everybody for coming in. This has been freaking awesome. I had so much fun. I really did. I'm loving this. I'm gonna do this more. I'm gonna do this a lot more. No matter what time of the day or night that I'm like doing this. I'm gonna come on and hang out with everybody. This was fun. Thanks everybody for coming on, hanging out, asking questions. Let's do it again. Yeah, Charnel, thank you. Seriously. And I'm gonna subscribe to you on here too. I gotta make sure I do. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night and drink that vodka, Charnel. Nick, puff puff. Make that profit. And anytime I could share advice to help, absolutely. I'm here.